Princess Leonor of Spain, the future queen and eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, has long been admired for her grace, composure, and the regal poise that seems beyond her years. But today, a story has emerged that has captivated not only Spain but the entire world, a story that feels both deeply human and profoundly symbolic. Princess Leonor, who has spent her life under the careful gaze of her royal family and millions of adoring citizens, has shared her first kiss. It happened quietly, far from the formality of royal ceremonies, yet the moment carried the weight of history. For years, the Spanish press and international royal watchers have speculated about her private life, wondering who might capture the heart of the young princess. But few could have imagined that the moment would unfold so naturally, and so publicly, as it did this week. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, Princess Leonor and Christian of Denmark were seen together at a private post-ceremony reception following what insiders described as an intimate royal gathering. Cameras caught the pair walking hand in hand through the gardens of Zarzuela Palace. As they paused near a marble fountain adorned with white lilies, Leonor turned toward Christian, and in a moment that no one expected, the two shared a tender, brief kiss. What followed was nothing short of an emotional wave across Europe. Within hours, social media erupted. Fans flooded platforms with the same message: Leonor is in love. It wasn't just a royal romance, it was a moment of transformation, a symbolic step from girlhood into womanhood for a future queen who has grown up before the world's eyes. The Spanish media broke the story under headlines that read, La Princesa Leonor se enamora, the princess falls in love. What made this story so remarkable was the authenticity of it all. There was no royal announcement, no staged portrait, no formal approval or press statement. Just two young royals sharing a private moment that the world happened to witness. For Leonor, this marks an extraordinary new chapter. Ever since her first public speech at just 13 years old, she has represented duty, discipline, and dignity. But behind those polished smiles and formal tiaras, there has always been a young woman growing, learning, and feeling, just like anyone else. Those close to her say that in recent months, she has become more confident, more open, and more expressive. Leonor has matured beautifully, one palace insider told El País. She understands her destiny, but she's also learning to live her own story within it. That story now seems to intertwine with that of Prince Christian, heir to the Danish throne. Both young royals share a unique bond, born just months apart, raised under similar pressures, and trained for leadership in their respective countries. The two met years ago at a European royal gathering and have reportedly maintained contact ever since. But what began as friendship appears to have blossomed into something deeper. When images of the kiss began to circulate, King Felipe and Queen Letizia were reportedly moved but protective. Sources close to the palace described the king as understanding, yet mindful of the spotlight. Queen Letizia, ever the guardian of her daughter's privacy, is said to have spoken warmly but firmly to Leonor, reminding her of the responsibilities that come with her crown, but also acknowledging that love is part of life, even for royals. The moment itself, a kiss between two young heirs, holds symbolic meaning far beyond romance. It's a rare bridge between monarchy and humanity. The world often sees royals as distant figures bound by protocol, yet this moment reminded everyone that even within palaces, hearts beat. Just the same, royal watchers have drawn comparisons to historic moments of affection among European royals, from the young Prince William and Kate Middleton's early relationship to the late Princess Diana's public warmth. Yet Leonor's moment feels different. It's quieter, more innocent, but somehow more powerful. It tells a generation of young people that even within the world's oldest traditions, there's space for real emotion. Public reaction in Spain has been overwhelmingly supportive. We've seen her grow up in the shadow of duty, one commenter wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Today we see her in the light of love. Across Europe, the scene has been replayed countless times, dissected in royal talk shows and newspaper columns. In Denmark, royal commentators celebrated the potential bond between the two future monarchs, calling it a symbol of unity between royal houses that share deep historic roots. But the emotional impact of that kiss reaches beyond royal watchers and into the hearts of ordinary people. Because in that brief exchange, a gesture of tenderness amid centuries of tradition, there was something universally relatable. It was the kind of first love moment that everyone remembers. The nerves, the hesitation, the electricity of something pure and new. For Leonor, it wasn't just a romantic milestone, it was a coming-of-age moment on a global stage. Those who saw it say she smiled afterward, her expression soft and genuine, as if realizing the significance of what just happened. Prince Christian, equally poised, reportedly whispered something that made her laugh before the two walked away together, followed at a respectful distance by security. For a few fleeting seconds, they weren't heirs to thrones. They were just two young people in love. Royal experts believe this moment may subtly change how Leonor is perceived by the Spanish public. She's no longer just the heir, she's a woman now, says royal historian Maria Calvet. And that makes her more relatable, more human. People connect more deeply with a leader who feels real emotions. As for what comes next, the palace has remained silent. There has been no official statement confirming or denying the details, but insiders note that Leonor will return to her royal duties soon after a brief period of private time with family. Whether or not her relationship with Prince Christian continues publicly remains to be seen. But for now, one thing is certain, that single kiss has already made history. In Madrid, fans have been gathering near the palace gates, leaving flowers and notes addressed to the princess. Messages like, El amor también es parte del deber, love is also part of duty, have appeared across social media. The global fascination shows no sign of slowing down, with headlines from London to Copenhagen echoing the same sentiment: Leonor has captured the world's heart. And perhaps that's the truest takeaway from all of this. Beyond the titles and royal responsibilities, Princess Leonor's story is about courage, the courage to feel, to express, and to live authentically even under the world's watchful eye. For a generation that often sees monarchy as a relic of the past, she represents something new, a monarch who leads not just with discipline, but with heart. As the evening sun set over Madrid the day the kiss was captured, the palace lights shimmered softly against the horizon. Inside, Leonor reportedly dined quietly with her family, the mood calm but reflective. Outside, the city buzzed with excitement, filled with the hum of history in motion. Princess Leonor kissed a man for the first time. It was tender, genuine, and unforgettable. It was a moment she'll never forget, and neither will the world.